Okay, this is going to be a little review on the on Coleman's Big Basin sleeping bag. So I got this thing about, oh geez, I think it's about 3 years ago now. I got it because I didn't like having like a mummy bag, you know, super small. I wanted something big, and I'm not a big guy, but I just wanted something that I could roll around in. I got this thing and I absolutely love it. It's just, you're not so crammed up, like you're just so comfy. But this would fit a very, very big person if need be. I forget the measurements on it, but it's you can see it's quite wide here. This is my cot. So yeah. It's I forget what the rating is on this one. Is it minus 15 Celsius or something like that? Minus 10 maybe? It's not super warm. Like if you're doing winter camping, you're gonna need a liner or something like that. But like last night it was down to, I think it was about 6 degrees Celsius. And I just put extra layers of clothes on and I was just toasty warm. So I mean, for the price of this thing, it's quite inexpensive. It's just a good sleeping bag. If you're in a warmer climate, then it's going to be perfect for you. But it's got like a, under here, it's got like a, well here, let me zip it open. It's got like a felt or whatever you want to call that at the end, so it's really, really comfy. It would have been nice if they would have brought this up just a bit farther, maybe even. But it's still fine. I mean, just because I'm not super tall, so I just pull it up closer to my feet. But you can darn near fit 2 people in the sleeping bag, for real. It's got a little pocket there up by the top for your cell phone. A little Velcro strap on there, and it folds up super fast. It's got a nice big bag for it. What I do is I just fold it in half. And then I roll it, and it goes in the bag, and it's under a minute, anyways. So it packs up super fast. It's a good oversized bag. Yeah. So it holds that sleeping bag very well. And US company, but no doubt made in China. But my last one lasted me 18 years, and I used to sleep always right by the fire. I used to just lay my sleeping bag down and I would just throw logs in the fire. And then one time I was out sleeping at this set of waterfalls out in the mountains, and just beautiful night. The moon was out, the stars were out, basically just like last night. And then all of a sudden, the storm rolled in out of nowhere, because that always seems to happen in the mountains. All my clothes, everything blew in the fire, but I noticed the sleeping bag was smoldering away and on fire, right up by my head actually. So I jumped out of there, got the fire out. It was just kind of starting. So yeah, I don't, this is as close as I sleep to the fire anymore. Last night I didn't even put my tent out. I just slept under the stars. Just such a beauty night. It was cool, but it was a nice night. But yeah, so the last one, even after I burnt it, I still used it. In the end, it was 18 years that I used that sleeping bag. So, and it was, you know, it was made in China as well. So was my iPhone. But this, they're very well built, and like you can't beat the cost. I think the cost of this thing when I bought it was $89 Canadian. But that was like, I think it was like three years ago, maybe 4 now. But I'll be able to find the date when I go back and look on my Amazon account. But they're over a little $100. They're over $100 now on or Canadian. So I don't know what that'll be US. It'll probably be right around the $100 range. So yeah, if you want a good sleeping bag, you don't want to pay millions of dollars, and most importantly, you want something big. this is that sleeping bag. You can just toss and turn and roll around. It's just, I'm sleeping out here. I'm out in the mountains, and I'm by a mountain stream, and it feels like I'm in my own bed at home, except better. It's nice. That other sleeping bag, by the way, I never ever had blankets, nor do I right now. This is my main, I use this for everything. I don't like having 10 of everything, blankets, beds, everything. So yeah, so I actually use this thing. I'll use it for camping. I'll take it home, I'll wash it, and then I'll use it as my main blanket. And I did that with the other Coleman sleeping bag, and it lasted for 18 years. So, I mean, I don't work for Coleman or nothing. I know they're made in China. I'd rather they made them in the USA or Canada. You know, support more local. But I mean, that's how it is these days, right? Everything's built there. So yeah, if you want a good sleeping bag, check it out. I'll put a link in the description of this video, and you can just order it up. Okay, I got to get back to cooking my corn here.